each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, I'm like Eminem today. Look who's back. Guess who's back. Dion's back. Back again. I'm mixing it up so that I don't get in trouble for singing. I'm just going to put this to charging together. I would not be surprised if this one zeroes out because I've been yakking all day. I mean, like yakking all day. I'm not even sure where I went, honestly. Do you want some help there, Jack? You got it? You got it? Can your big ass do that? That chair's theirs. So that's actually one of their scratching posts. See, the secret when you have cats, if you don't want them to tear up your bed and your furniture, then give them a piece of furniture that is theirs. Okay? And let them say what you do is you take their paws and you act like do the scratching motion on the chair. Okay? And you can reinforce it. You can train cats. My cats are, to a certain point. Really depends on who they are. Orange cats, forget it. They're dumbest. They're knuckleheads. But orange cats make for some of the best cats. They're also the most loving. They're also the most grateful. Yeah, I forgot to tell one other person I was live. I'll go tell them. My long time listeners. I am live yet again. There we go. I got to a point in my video game last night, Kingdom Hearts, and I can't beat it because I don't fucking care and I don't have the patience, and now I'm mad. That's my big problem today. I'm going to take it. Grandkids are gone. Yeah, it's always good. Yeah. But I sent them home with an English accent. We've been watching Harry Potter, so last 2 days I've just been, because they always copy what I say and stuff. So I'm like, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Oh, they're both running around, especially the last one. And she's so cute. She says it. Oh my God. Then she put on my Darth Vader mask. Where'd my Darth Vader mask go? She put it back where she found it. Good for her. I got smart right there, right? I got this Darth Vader mask, and she put it on. As you know, Harry Potter. Yes, Harry Potter. You are with the Rebel Alliance, and you are scum. Take her away. All right. Yeah, it's hard to do the James Earl Jones voice, and more than anything, when you turn it on, what it should do is just make the. If it did that, it'd be much better. But she got this from Disneyland, and I actually want to hang it on my wall. Okay, let's get to gratitude. And tell you now, the topic is the topic, but it's never what you think it's going to be. You know, why did I pick gratitude? Well, it's the day before Thanksgiving. Isn't that when we're supposed to take a look at the year, kind of, and think back about a lot of the things that we are thankful for in our lives? Sure. And we alcoholics use gratitude quite often, you know. But just like anything else, just like love, there's an appropriate way to use it. See, the thing about gratitude is it can either be something that is a band-aid and give you something that you need right away, or you can use it in order for long-lasting satisfaction. I think would probably be a good word for that. So let's do some introductions. Welcome to Daily Trudge. I'm Dion. Don't you know? If you're here, please say hello. Whether you're watching the live or the rewatch, not required to. I forgot to put the chat overlay on. There it is. There we go. I have to redo everything every single time, and yeah, they even made it harder for people to join. Now they want you to, it's bullshit. Hey, girl, or were you talking to me, or were you two people? Hey, girl, hey, you might see something that I don't. Are we having problems with chat? We might be having problems with chat. Probably not, because they're both on YouTube. Okay. It's Facebook that always has a problem. Just got out for speech therapy. I've been through speech therapy. I've been through a lot of different kind of therapy. Right now, it's spiritual therapy, right? All right. So, I did not do that. That is not what I did, phone. That wasn't a very smart phone. All right. So, what I'd like to talk about is the difference between being grateful and having gratitude, and what the benefits are for each of them, because they both have benefits. Okay. But the choice is really yours on how you're going to use it. You've got different needs. So I'm just here to explain, because I'm not a very grateful person, but I have a lot of gratitude. Okay. And that's just, it's how I work it. So, but I figure we cover everything, and then it's just like going to an AA meeting. Take what you need and leave the rest. Okay. All right. Being grateful refers to the act of experiencing the feeling of thankfulness or appreciation in a specific moment. So just like happiness, you can only be grateful right now for something that has happened just recently. Okay. I'm grateful for some things right now. I'm grateful that Adams County finally saw that I was worth something, and now they're going to pay me. And they're not just paying me; they're paying me. Told me how much. I'm not going to bring it up anymore, because the right people know, and that's all that matters. $37.50. Anyway, I did all that on purpose, just so you know. The number doesn't matter, right? I'm just saying it because, well, it's a brag. Let's just fucking call it what it is. Right? Let's remember, I spent 35 years, because in my mind, you know what my mind kind of says, though? It says not enough. It's the greed part. It's the greed part. It's more than enough. Okay. But am I grateful for the amount of money? No. That's not what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that we're finally being heard. That's what I'm grateful for. Dion, you're correct. You're so correct that we're going to pay you money. That's what we needed, right? I'm grateful that I got to do a podcast with a good friend of mine. I got to get a little bit closer to somebody else that's doing what I do, because it's not easy, right? They came on to encourage me. I didn't know that till we got there. Mike, that is what it's all about. See, her thought process was, okay, I'm going to support Dion. I'm going to go on to encourage him to continue doing what he's doing. I wasn't expecting that. I never have expectations for the podcast, because it's not mine. All right. So I can be grateful at the moment for something that is going on, right? Or I could be grateful for something. I'm grateful I have food in the house. I'm grateful that I get to be available for my daughter when she needs a break from her kids. I'm grateful that I enjoy my time with my grandkids. I'm grateful that all my kids are kind of getting along, and so a lot of things I can be grateful for. Now, let's not use being grateful as, what do we call them? Foxhole prayers. I'm feeling bad, so I'm going to write a gratitude list. Okay, now it can work. I tell you, I'm not going to say it can work. It will work. The problem for me with that is it's temporary. And even though happiness is temporary and things, see, it's hard for me to be grateful for material things that other people do not have. And that's not really empathy, that's sympathy. It is. I'm just going to call it what it is. It's sympathy. Isn't necessarily the most healthy thing, I'll admit it. Okay, but it's also what drives me. All right. The grandkids were getting ready to leave, and they have a bunch of clothes that we were giving them. Right, we got them from somebody else gave them to us, and my daughter's like, they have enough clothes. I don't need any more clothes. But they just told them, hey, we're gonna just leave them over there. And I know that they did that because I'm gonna donate them. But I'm talking to my granddaughters. I'm like, okay. She said, oh, grandma said or mom said just leave them here. I said, well, you have too many clothes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go give this to other people. And they're like, well, we want other stuff. I'm like, no, you don't get to do that. No. Okay. Yes, I do this with my grandkids. I said, no, there's little kids out there that only have like 2 sets of clothes. So the answer is no, you have enough. And I didn't let them take any more. No. Okay. They didn't quite understand it yet. They're still a little too young, but they'll get that. They'll get that. Okay. That giving is more satisfying than receiving. Yeah, they're still kind of young, but I know that that's what my daughter would want me to do too. Yeah. So while having gratitude implies a more sustained attitude of mindset appreciation, encompassing a broader perspective of thankfulness across different situations. And yes, you can have both of these. Yes, you can. Now, gratitude is a little different. It's a lot different, I think. So there's some key points here. Let's go over those. Being grateful, I feel thankfulness expressed in a response to a specific event or action. I'm grateful you came over and brought me a pie. Yeah, it's grateful is something specific. All right. Having gratitude, a brighter mindset of appreciation, actively looking for things to be thankful for, even in challenging situations. What we call this? Well, we call it a gratitude list, right? They're not quite getting to it because, okay, remember that all this information is coming from the internet. It isn't always true. I'm just going to read this. When I woke up this morning, I have tremendous gratitude I get another day, even before anything happened. For me, being grateful is followed by a thank you, while gratitude is a constant state of being. Now we're getting to it. So I can be grateful, right, for these different things, but gratitude is an action. Gratitude is a dividend for an action that you did. Yes. You know what those gratitudes are? Well, they're their 12-step promises to watch people recover, to see them claim their lives, to watch them get their kids back, to watch them move up in their company and become a better person. That's gratitude. That feeling that you get that makes you so happy, that's gratitude. Because you did something, right? Gratitude and self-esteem go hand in hand. They do. People with a lot of gratitude also have high self-esteem. Being grateful does not come with that. That's been my experience. Okay. And your experience might be different. And that's fine. It's okay. There's no one set way in this. If you wake up every morning and you do a gratitude list, start off your day, and it's working, fucking keep doing it. Yeah, keep doing it. There's also nothing wrong with that Band-Aid if it means that you're working towards something else. But see how there's always got to be that action in there. Okay? You cannot get, I have found for me that I cannot have gratitude unless I have action. Is gratitude and being grateful the same thing? The difference between gratitude and grateful, both are just feelings, and feelings fade. Okay. Gratitude, it is a feeling. Yes, of course it is. But it's a sustainable one. Grateful goes away. Okay. Let's say I'm grateful I have a roof over my head, but by the end of the day, I no longer have a roof over my head. Am I no longer grateful? See, my gratitude can't be dependent upon something else. It can't. No, that would, gratitude is only, it can only come in one way, and it's altruistic. It cannot have any altruistic motives to it. Altruistic means out. Altruistic means in. Okay. The word gratitude is more than just the feeling of thankfulness, while grateful is showing appreciation for kindness. These people have no fucking. Can you be grateful but not thankful? I don't even want to open that one yet. Let's read it. Let's read it. Gratitude is a state of being, whereas thankfulness is an expression of that being. They got it. I think they got it right on that one. That one I agree. Unlike thankfulness, gratitude isn't an emotion. Now it's saying that the one before it said it was, though. Okay. One is by ymknorth.org. The other one is Quora. And there's your problem. It's Quora. It's Quora. Okay. It might as well be Wikipedia. All right. So, yeah. Gratitude isn't, and thankfulness is part of the feeling that you get for gratitude. Happiness, serenity, joy, and the big one that goes hand in hand in the sustainable part, love. Let's say I'm grateful you're in my life. Does that mean right now? Just because according to what we read, if I'm grateful that you're in my life, that means I'm only grateful that you're in my life right now. But if I have gratitude that you do the things that you do for me, now we're talking about something different. Okay. Here's a good example. I'm grateful that Amber bought me a pair of shoes, but I have gratitude to the fact that she's my friend. Okay. One is an emotion that kind of happened there. The other one's love. It's an appropriate love. Now, since I'm not being grateful, I'm using up all my energy, because that's what it does for you. Okay. Be careful on how much dopamine you release at the beginning of your day, or your dopamine's going to run out by the end of the day. All right. Is thankful stronger than gratitude? What is just a stupid fucking question? You know what? I apologize. That's not a stupid question. That was judgmental, because there are no stupid questions, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We got to find out the 3 types of gratitude. We got to find out. So, okay. The science of gratitude. Why not? Right? Science. Here's the thing. Science and religion don't mix, but science and spirituality do. I love science. Are you kidding? I'm not very good at it, but I find some things amazing, man. All right. Some psychologists further categorize 3 types of gratitude. I told you. Yeah. You okay? Okay. Did you lose your bed? Huh? Here. That'll help you. Come here. There you go. Come here. And that's why my cats love me. Gratitude. Okay. Gratitude as an effective trait. One's overall tendency to have a grateful disposition, a mood, daily fluctuations, and all. This isn't, yeah, they're just kind of fucking putting it all over the place. Now, one thing that people do confuse gratitude with is a positive attitude. They're different. Is gratitude a feeling or an emotion? I'm not going to say it, but I am going to read it. Gratitude is a positive emotion. Okay. Now, what did I just say? Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a positive attitude. There's nothing wrong with that. But having a positive attitude as a solution to your problems is no bueno. That's called denial. Okay. And there's this thing called toxic positivity. Or you're not being positive. We're trying to get through. This is a confrontation. There's nothing positive about it until we get to through the confrontation and to the solution. But we're going to need to have that little, because what is the touchstone of all change? Pain. Okay. Well, how are you going to feel gratitude without pain? You can't. You can't. That's a basic human thing. All right. Getting kind of wore out now. How long have I been live? 22 minutes. We can go a little bit longer. What is the closest meaning of grateful? Synonyms: appreciative, feeling expressive of gratitude. See how easy it is to get it all mixed up. I mean, listen to some of the questions. What is stronger than gratitude? It better be love. Regret is stronger than gratitude. I don't disagree totally, because regret, yeah. Let's kind of end with that. You can't have any regret. I live a no regrets life. That's where I'm at. That means that I've gone through my 4th and 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'm sure that I still have some more amends to make as God makes us possible. Okay. But I have got to come to terms before these people die. I'll use the man that raised me as an example. He's still alive. Okay. But if he were to pass tomorrow, God forbid, because I don't want that to happen to my brothers and sisters, I don't have any regrets. I've done. Are there things that I think still need to be said? Yes. Sure. Am I okay with that? I am. See, I had to come to the term that maybe, just maybe, he did the best that he could at the moment. And I'm going to have to go with that. Well, that puts me in a position where then I can look at him in a different light. I can look at, now I don't have to see him as the man that raised me. I can look at this person as a child of God. And I knew his dad, and he was a dick. Yeah. I remember they came to visit once. I think I was like 15, and I don't remember how old I was, but I was outside smoking. He came out and gave me a hard time. I ripped him a new one. I think that was the last time I talked to him. Now, what was that? Well, I ended up regretting it. Now that I bring it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I do everything that I can to make memories with my grandkids, because I want them to remember back and go, you know what? I had the coolest grandfather in the world. That's what I want. I don't want it to be about money, or we're just not a money people. You know, if you want money, you're going to have to go to the other family. They ain't got money either. I know. Trust me, I know. So, you know, I think it's neat that at least we alcoholics can get to a point where we can write a gratitude list. Because I couldn't do that when I was drinking. I'd be like, gratitude list? What the fuck's wrong with you? Hand me my beam and get the fuck out. Talk to me about that shit. Right? So I'm grateful that I get to have gratitude. Man, it just gets bigger and bigger. Right? But I think the main thing in all of it is keeping it simple for you. Yeah. Look at all that I just went through, and I had to simplify it. Hey, if I didn't have the knowledge that I have, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Okay, so it's so easy to get lost and go down that rabbit hole when really it's pretty simple. What is the most sustainable gratitude? And this is purely opinion and what I think. I think it's love. I think it's love. Just like fear was the root of all my problems, love is the solution to all my problems. It's love. It's the most amazing thing in the world. And just like honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness, it's indispensable. Yeah. You know, Shannon said something to me once, and it just made sense. She said, why would you want to argue and hate the person you love? Not saying we don't argue. We bicker. Sure we do. We're a couple. What does Jordan Peterson say? And I sent this to her. He says, if your husband does not irritate the fuck out of you, you are married, then you're married to the wrong person. And it's true. And as a husband, I should be challenging her. You bet. And she challenges me. But it's all love. Okay? Now, my wife, it gave me so much love. She gave me so much love that I got to come on here and hang out with you guys all the time. I got to go make changes in the community. I got to go do all these things. What is that? Well, it's gratitude. But what is it really? Well, it's love. It's unconditional love. She just wanted to be a part of what Dion was going to do. I mean, fuck, how can you deny that? I mean, that's probably the sweetest fucking thing in the world. Really is. So, all right. I will be back tomorrow, as we all know, but if I don't see you and, you're doing turkey tomorrow and things, it is a valid answer is no. And it's okay. It's okay. I told my family no. I mean, I did it nicely, but I haven't been invited to Thanksgiving in 5 years, and then all of a sudden I'm invited. I don't like that. You're going to, maybe call me and just be on, if they would have just said, hey, Dion, Wendell's not going to be here this year. Would you like to come? I probably would have showed up. I probably would have showed up. I may still go because my mom is going to be there, but I'm just going to stop by for 10 minutes, say hi to my mom, and leave. There's nothing else for me to do. My daughter is going through that, and I support her. She's going through it with family, and I said, you know what? You just enjoy tomorrow. Enjoy it, because you don't have to fuck around with all the other stupid shit. You get to enjoy yourself. So do it. Enjoy yourself. She's like, yeah, I'm cooking a turkey for the first time. I'm like, good for you. You go do that. That is what matters. That's what matters. Show the kids that it's still okay, that it's just you. So, all right. Whew. Been a hell of a day, man. Between Adams County, Office of Behavioral Health, podcasting. See, I'm surprised I still usually. Oh, I know why. Okay. Usually podcasting just decimates me. I'm done for the day. It wasn't a story. That's why I don't feel that way. That's why I still have some energy. Because I have to put a lot of effort into those. Because it's just, you guys know, you listen to me. I do a lot of things and you'll never see them. Okay. But see, the conversation has always got to go, but I got to keep you comfortable. I got to keep them comfortable. I got to make sure the chat gets up. I got to make sure that's going on. And then, of course, I got to come up with good questions and think of them on the fucking fly. It's a lot. So, yeah, when Restream changes thing, it pisses me the fuck off. All right. Well, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving the way that you would like it. Another suggestion on that would be don't have any expectations. And then it can't go wrong. But if we go to the family's house and we expect, here's the thing is when it comes to negative things, if you expect it, and you're going to get it. And I'll tell you why. Because you're in my head, this is what would happen to me. Okay, I'm going to go there and it's just going to suck. I've already made a decision. That is going to suck. So you know what my brain's going to do? It's going to make it suck. Yeah. I like what Amber has to say about it. Because she brings this up quite often. Okay. Go and make it better. Make that decision. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and make it better. You know what you'll do? You'll go and make it better. I'm going to go and enjoy myself despite what anybody thinks. Okay? You want to know the best revenge? Be happy. Hate it. Right? Now, is that revenge? No, it's not. It's justice. Justice comes in a couple of forms. A lot of people don't, because with what I do, and I call these people, I don't talk the same way I'm talking to you guys. Oh, no, I can't do that, or they won't help me. Right? I have to get them I have to come to an agreement with them first. I always got to do that. Otherwise, it just sounds like some guy on his freaking high horse who thinks he knows what he's talking about. So, all right. I think I'm going to go try Kingdom Hearts again, see if I can beat Ursula. I beat her a million times. It's just, I don't want to. But I want to play the game. Actually, maybe I'll just find a different game. Because it isn't the game, it's decompression. And I need it today. A lot of human contact today, including my grandkids, all my kids. Yeah. I love you. I love you. You know I do. Peace out. And